mother and I.
Thank you. Everyone may be seated. Good afternoon. On behalf of Tony and Amanda and their families, I welcome each of you and I thank you for your presence at this very special time in your lives. We are grateful for the paths traveled by both, which brings them here today. Tony and Amanda stand here today because when you realize that you want to spend the rest of your life with someone, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible. That as soon as possible is today. We thank each of you for supporting them by your attendance and sharing this special day with them. As their family and friends, each of you has played some part in bringing them to this new day, and in various ways will continue to support and contribute the relationship. We celebrate this unique time in their lives and we make it meaningful by entering into it with an attitude of respect for their deep love and commitment to each other. Tony and Amanda, there are no obligations on earth more sweet or tender than those you are about to assume. There are no vows more solemn than those you are about to make. There is no human institution more sacred than that of the home you are about to form. Marriage is a commitment to life, to the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other human relationship can equal, a physical and emotional joining that is promised for a lifetime. Tony, will you take Amanda, whose hand you hold, choosing her alone to be your wedded wife? Will you live with her in the state of true matrimony? Will you love her, comfort her, honor her at all times, and be faithful to her?
I will.
Amanda, will you take Tony, whose hand you hold, choosing him alone to be your wedded husband? Will you live with him in the state of true matrimony? Will you love him, comfort him, honor him at all times, and be faithful to him?
I will.
As you both take these preliminary vows, I would have you remember, to love is to enter a whole new world, a world of togetherness, a world of sharing all that is dearest and deep within your hearts. To love is to remember and keep alive forever all those unique qualities that drew you to one another. That first halting phrase, the thrill of discovery, the wonderful feeling of oneness when your eyes met, and always believe that all things are possible with faith and love. Ultimately, there comes a moment when a decision must be made. Ultimately, two people who love each other must ask themselves how much they hope for as their love grows and deepens, and how much risk they are willing to take. It is indeed a fearful gamble, because it's the nature of love to create. A marriage itself is something which has to be created so that together we become a new creature. To marry is the biggest risk in human relations that a person can take. If we commit ourselves to one person for life, it is not, as many people think, a rejection of freedom. Rather, it demands the courage to move into all the risks of freedom, and the risk of love, which is permanent, and into that love which is not possession, but participation. It takes a lifetime to learn another person. When love is not possession, but participation, then it is part of that co-creation, which is our human calling, which implies such risk that is often rejected. Sooner or later, we begin to understand that love is more than just verses on Valentine's and romance in the movies. We begin to know that love is here, now, real and true, why it's the most important thing in our lives. For love is the creator of our favorite memories and the foundation of our fondest dreams. Love is a promise that is always kept, a fortune that can never be spent, and a seed that can flourish in even the most unlikely of places. And this radiance that never fades, this mysterious, magical joy, is the greatest treasure of all, one only known by those who love. Two people in love do not live in isolation. Their love is a source of strength for which they may nourish not only each other, but also the world around them. And in turn, we, their community of family and friends, we have a responsibility to them. By our steadfast care, respect, love, we can support their marriage and the new family that they are creating here today. Tony and Amanda, you will now exchange your vows.
Okay. I didn't know what to write, but it's from the heart, babe. Amanda, I promise to be your partner that you can depend on through our journey together. I will care for you at your best and your worst. I will protect you and put your safety above my own. I will provide for you and do my best to make sure you're content. I will always be honest, maybe too honest, because I want you to trust me. I will listen to you and continue to teach you so we can learn together. I promise to be your best friend and to always be there for you through life's challenges. And I promise to love you until I have nothing left to give.
It's going to be a minute.
It's okay. Take your time.
Tony, since we've been together, you've made me feel more complete, more alive, and have shown me the true meaning of happiness. I'm a better person with you by my side. That's why today, in front of our friends and family, I take you to be my partner, loving what I know of you and trusting what I do not yet know. Tony, I promise to respect you as an equal and recognize that your interests, desires, and needs are as important as mine. I promise to love you in good times and bad, when life seems easy and when it seems hard, when our love is simple and when it is an effort. I promise to cherish you and to always hold you in highest regard. These things I give to you today and all the days of our life. I can't wait to grow old together, getting to know the man you will become and falling in love a little more every day. Today I give you my hand, my heart, and my love, without condition, completely and forever.
The ring is a symbol of the love that you have for each other. Its unending circle represents the eternal quality and purity of that love. As a ceaseless reminder of this hour, and as a seal of the vows you have just given and taken, you will now receive your ring. You place the ring on her finger and repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Let it ever be a symbol of our love.
Let it ever be a symbol of our love.
Amanda, will you place the ring on his finger and repeat after me? With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Let it ever be a symbol of our love.
Let it ever be a symbol of our love. Keep it on there.
Tony and Amanda have chosen to perform a love letter and wine box ceremony. This box contains a bottle of wine and a love letter from each other. The letters describe the good qualities that they find in one another, the reasons why they fell in love, and the reasons for choosing to marry today. The letters are sealed in individual envelopes and they have not seen what the other has written. You have created your very own romantic time capsule to be opened on your 5th wedding anniversary. I recommend that you keep the box in a place of honor, predominantly displayed in your home, as a constant reminder of your commitment and love for each other. Tony and Amanda, should you ever find your marriage enduring insurmountable hardships, you are to, as a couple, open the box, sit and drink the wine together. Then separate and read the letters you wrote to one another, as you were when you were united in marriage today. By reading these letters, you will reflect upon the reasons you fell in love and chose to marry each other. The hope is, however, that you will never have a reason to open this box. And if this is the case, you are to open the box on your 5th wedding anniversary, drink the wine, and read your letters together. Will you please go behind the box? On this earth, there is a oneness, a rhythmic flow through everything that lives. The things with roots and stems and leaves, and the things with shells and fins and furs, the things with wings with which to fly, and the things that crawl and those that walk. Each thing must eat and breathe and rest. Each thing must seek, and each is sought for. Each has a birth and a purpose to fulfill, to each an end and a new beginning. May this be the beginning of a wonderful life together for the both of you. Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be a shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there is no loneliness for you, for each of you will be a companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there is one life before you. Go now to your dwelling place and enter into the days of your togetherness, and may your days be good and long upon the earth. Inasmuch as you, Tony, and you, Amanda, have consented together in the union of matrimony, you have pledged your love to each other in the presence of this company. Now, by the authority vested in me as a minister, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Tony, you may kiss your bride. By the authority committed to me as a minister, I declare that Tony and Amanda are now husband and wife according to the law of the state of Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that I now present to you Mr. and Mrs. Tony and Amanda.